All right, boys. So I've pressed the go live button. Whether or not I'm actually live is up for debate. I mean, YouTube tells me I'm live, but with YouTube, you can never believe what it tells you. So in this little live stream, we're going to be talking about a few different things. I mean, mainly covering, the actual Linux setup I've got going on. And we're also gonna like do stuff like set up Waybar, at least mess around with Waybar. Yeah, we're just gonna play around, do some stuff on the computer, and talk about what I've been doing on the computer. And yeah, so if you're new around here, my name's Tyler. I go by Zany Online. And if you're not new around here and you're returning, you're probably like, holy shit, this bro remembered his password. And I did, because I haven't posted a video in way too long. And this is not a video, but it still counts because I haven't live streamed or done a video in like fucking forever. So, whatever. Here we are. I am alive, Hip Dad. Thank you. Everybody in chat, I hope you are all doing fucking phenomenal today. I hope everyone's had great days. We're going to veer off topic a little bit just for a second here. But I don't know about you boys, but I stayed up 48 hours the day before yesterday. Like when I fell asleep last night, I had been up for officially over 48 hours, like by a couple hours. And I finished yesterday off with watching The Sound of Freedom, which, if you don't know what it's about a movie about the real world of human and child sex trafficking, which is horrible. It is horrible. But the movie is, I can't even call it good because of the horrific subject matter. But it is a very, it's a movie you got to see. It really is a very well done movie. It's very well done. If you don't have the money to go watch it, but it is airing around you in movie theaters, they have a pay it forward program. So you can go to Angel Studios, the production house, and you can actually most likely find a free ticket that someone has paid for. You can also, if you go watch it, you can also go and pay it forward. So other people who would see it but don't have the money to go see it can go see it. Yeah, that was a rough one to watch on 48 hours of no sleep. But damn, dude, when I fell asleep last night, slept for 12 hours, and I am feeling amazing today. So, Darth, how you been? LeBlanc, how's it going? And Hip Dad, life suckage here, dude. It should never suckage. Life should never suckage. Let's go ahead, and I do want to open up. Does Waybar Gentoo give me something? Is there any use flags I should know of when it comes to Waybar? Holy shit, it's got a lot more use flags than I thought it would. Holy hell. We're definitely going to want the pulse audio flag. Tray, Wi-Fi, Impris. I actually don't know what Impris is. MPD, which I'm not using MPD right now, but I probably should. Lib input, of course, evdev. All right, so we need to add some shit. Ooh. So hold on, let's go ahead and try to emerge Waybar and see what comes up when we try to emerge it. Did I enter my password correctly? The odds of that are insane. Wait, I already have Waybar on the system? No way. No way. I didn't know that. Wait, so hold on. What comes up when I have... Do I have my Waybar configs? Waybar. Yeah, no, I didn't think so. So what happens when we run Waybar? The default ugly as hell bar. Beautiful. Not really, but we can make it beautiful. What the hell are we getting down here? We're getting a whole bunch of bullshit. Sway workspaces, socket path is empty, all this bullshit, all the sway bullshit. Unknown module network, unknown module pulse audio. Yeah, so it's not built with a lot of the proper stuff. So let's svim into /etc portage package.use, and we're going to call this one Waybar. And then in here it is GUI-amps/Waybar. And let's add some use flags. So we want the MPD flag, obviously. I'll add Impres, even though I don't know what it is, because I'm going to assume it'll probably be good. Network. We want Pipewire, Pulse Audio, SNDIO, Tray, and Wi-Fi. We'll also do lib input just to make sure it gets that. And we'll add evdev. And then we can also add upower, enable power management support. Yeah, we'll do udev. And I think udev is in my profile, but I'm not sure, but I'll go ahead and add it here just in case. Upower. We want Waybar built with support for pretty much everything. Don't need the login D one though, pretty sure. Support for login D, Bluetooth, and idle inhibit. Yeah, I'm not doing anything with Bluetooth, so or anything like that. So yeah. Nathan, how's it going? How's it going? GNOME is perfect desktop. GNOME's good. GNOME is good. As we all know, Matt from the Linux Cast loves it. By the way, can everybody like give me a yay or nay on the audio sitch? Is the background music too loud? Is it annoying? I turned it on and I thought it would be good, but you know, just let me know. I totally forgot to ask you guys how the audio was when I started this bitch. It's kind of important, probably, but yeah, sounds good. Sweet. GNOME is all right though. I mean, I've used it before, obviously. I think everybody's used GNOME at one point in their life. It's good. I wouldn't call it great, especially when it comes to making it your own, because like you're not supposed to. Don't do that. Emerge Waybar. Let's see. What new use flags are we getting? Nothing. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to go ahead and rebuild it. Like Portage usually tells me if there's going to be new use flags, and I just added all of those, and it's saying that there's nothing. I don't believe that shit one bit, but you know, whatever. Doc Matson, let me read your message. It's a little bit long, so bear with me. I might screw this up. I was running Hyprland on Arch and I was having fun playing some Risk of Rain 2, but no matter what I did, I could not get OBS to capture anything despite having the correct XDG portal. Okay. Were you launching it properly? Like, here's the problem with Hyprland. Because it's so new, there's a lot to it that, like, there's a lot of bugs that you'll encounter that aren't bugs. It's just things that you haven't set up because it's not necessary when you're using something like Xorg or you know, DWM or like, you know, whatever, an Xorg based, or a Wayland desktop environment. So let's go ahead and let's go over here and let's, I'll make this terminal a little bit bigger. Let's do, BIM into my config hyprland.conf, and I actually probably need to push this bitch up. I probably have new stuff in here. I definitely do. I forgot I added some comments here, and anyway, so one of the things I'll say, if you're using my config, this SDL video driver setting to Wayland, this environment variable, if you're having issue with Steam loading games and it's telling you that like SDL is not right or whatever, if you're having issues with Steam and you got this set, try unsetting it and then playing a game through Steam, because that might fix it. I haven't had a problem with this, and I can't remember why I even added it in here, but I'm gonna assume I added it in to fix something. Gonna assume so, but there's a lot of environment variables that you have to set when using Hyprland to get stuff to work properly. So that's one of the things. But also when it comes to your XDG portals, I have a script in here that execs one time, when Hyprland is loaded, and it's this hyper desktop config or script. So if we go back up here and type out hyper and then do D desktop, you'll see this here. You need to have this like script as how you run the portal. If you have the portal installed but you don't have this script, then the portal's not running. And also, if you just launch the portal, most likely you don't launch the regular desktop portal, because the Hyprland portal sits on top of it. It is technically its own separate thing, but it does technically sit on top. It's weird. It works with the whatever. It works with the below one. You get what I'm saying. So yeah, things are a little bit complicated when it comes to your desktop portal and shit like that. But this script right here, if you have this put in there, that should make it to where the portal runs and you can record your screen. If when you load up into OBS and you try to grab a screen capture and it's not working, that means you probably don't have a Paul kit installed that should load up, because you need to have a Paul kit, like a Paul kit agent, like the KDE one. I think I'm using the Godot one now. I'm actually not sure. But you need to have that set up, so when you go into OBS and select a pipe wire, or that's also another thing. You need to make sure you're using Pipewire, because otherwise you won't be able to capture your screen. But you'll be able to choose a Pipewire like desktop option, or like screen, whatever thingamajigger, and it should pop up and ask you for which screen, and you got to like give it permission to use one. So if you don't have a Paul kit loaded up, that won't come up. That's probably another issue. So yeah. Level seem good. Perfect. All those use flags are default, so they don't appear. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. All right. Makes sense. So whatever. I just made a whole use flag file for nothing. Fuck it. If they ever change some of the defaults and make them optional, I'll have them selected. Whatever. It's all good. So got Waybar installed, but we'll mess around with Waybar here in a second. You are having a little underwater status audio. What? Huh? What are you talking about, HipDad? I think it's your interwebs. NixOS is great. Oglo. Speaking of Oglo, I need you to make me a wallpaper. Hold on. Wait, shit. Didn't mean to go here. See, this is the one that I'm currently using right now. I like it a lot. It's very nice. It's a very nice wallpaper. But I'm looking for something different. I want something bluish purple. The bluish purple that you find in Cat Poochin, which, by the way, I'm using QBrowser right now. I got to be honest, QBrowser is really good, but just a tad bit slower than Firefox. Just a tad. It's not too bad. But like on loading web pages, obviously the interface is fucking way faster, but it's just because it's keyboard driven. But where am I going? What was I doing? Completely forgot what I was doing. Shit. Oh yeah, Cat Poochin. Yeah, I use the macchiato theme. So if you want to do a purple, the mauve, and blue wallpaper, do something up special, I'll share it around and pimp it out. Are we doing a watch party? Wait, what? What did you ask me to talk? No watch party. Doc, yes, there is a mention of that in the. This is the problem that everyone has with the wiki, and I'm not saying it's a you problem. I'm saying it's a problem with Hyprland in general. Hyprland's wiki is awesome. However, it's not laid out in a way where you just go through it and eventually you hit a point where everything else in the wiki is optional. You have to go all throughout the wiki and you have to explore the wiki like a sleuth. Okay. Hyprland, where's the Hyprland wiki? Here we go. Because like earlier, someone was telling me that in my Discord that there was no window, like the lack of window rules inside of Hyprland was a problem because I couldn't get something to float. But there's literally a page called window rules. But the thing is I don't blame anyone for not finding this because most people just go to the installing. What the hell happened there? I clicked a link and my whole browser closed. Word. I've literally never had that happen before, but okay. But yeah, I don't blame anyone for not finding stuff inside of this wiki because most people just go to the installing Hyprland page and that's it. Like, you get it installed and then you maybe go over to like the monitor section to like set something up. And most people don't know that there's a must-have section on here. And then if you go to the Hyprland portal page, it actually gives you this script that I use. So you do actually, all of this information is in the wiki, but it's just, I don't blame anyone for not finding it. Okay. Like, I'm not going to be one of those people like, it's in the wiki, you should have fucking found it. Like, just read. Like, no, there's a lot of shit in this wiki and it is laid out pretty well, but I know it could be laid out better, but I don't know how better is. Like, I don't know how you get to this being laid out better because it is laid out pretty damn good. So it's just one of those things. Yeah, QBrowser is written in Python, as far as I know. Actually, I haven't even checked on the source code. I don't know. Top 1% wallpaper. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good wallpaper. Send me your current wallpaper. It's actually in my dot files, as far as I know. Let me make sure I'm not lying to you. Zany, just go there. Dot files. It should be in my dot config. Yep, wallpaper. There you go. There you go. So that's how you can get it. By the way, if you want pretty much anything from my system, you can normally find it at my dot files. The only thing that I don't have up there is the themes that I'm using. So I'm going to split that over into a separate dot file. The dot readme is in a heavy work in progress right now. My themes are not up here. Some of the, hold on, let me check my dot file status. So yeah, my QBrowser stuff's not up. I've changed around some of my OBS configs, Hyprland configs. I rewrote the desktop script back to be, I think it's default, because I had changed some stuff, trying to fix something, but it didn't work. So anyway, yeah, there's a few things I got to upload, but pretty much all in all, you can find pretty much everything there. Also, when I open up a terminal now, I actually took my Pokemon color scripts, which I have a readme, or not a readme, repo on here. The where is it? Holy shit. Did I delete it? No fucking way. Hold on, view all. Do I just have too many to show now? I do. Holy shit, I never thought I'd hit this point where I've got this many repos. But yeah, the Pokemon color scripts, I took this and just like pretty much took the Squirtle one and removed it and just put it into its own script that just echoes it out. So yeah, if you just want a Squirtle in your terminal, I can push up my dot files right now, and I've got a script for that. So there you go. You're welcome. Tyler, run Gentoo state unstable. No, I'm not. I'm running some packages from the unstable because obviously some packages you can only get in an unstable version, but I am running stable. I am running stable. Oh, shit. Wrong window. NeoFetch. Yeah, I'm just running regular old Gentoo with the regular kernel and my etc portage make.conf. And you can see I actually don't even have that many use flags, and I don't have a :AMD 64 thingamajigger in here. So, yeah. Hi, how good is the performance of Hyprland on large monitors or TVs? I'm using Cinnamon and it's good but not great. It depends. For one, the size of your monitor or whatever doesn't matter. It's the resolution of your monitor, TV, whatever. If you have a really high resolution screen, no matter what you're running, it's going to be hard to push. Like if you're running a 4K monitor off of an iGPU, like your Intel, GPU, it's going to be difficult to push that many pixels no matter what. That's a shitload of pixels. 4K is like a lot of pixels. So no matter what you're rendering, it's still going to take a lot to get there. What I can tell you is Hyprland is not more it doesn't use up that much more resources than anything else. On Xorg and DWM, my Hyprland config with all of its blurring effects, like all of that shit, it feels just as responsive as DWM, PyCom, Xorg feels just as responsive, and it uses up about 100 megabytes more memory of RAM. So it's, with all the effects that I have going on, like that RAM usage increase is not bad, and it doesn't feel any slower at all. But I don't have a super low power device either. But I know if you turn off most of the like blur, you don't use animations, bullshit like that, it's going to be extremely, extremely close to anything else that you use, if not maybe a little bit better. Who knows? You'd have to do your own testing. There's a package called xmonad mate. Yeah, I have no idea what that means. Nah, I'm never going to tell you to go RTFM because that's fucking stupid and cringe. But yeah, definitely. But like, if anyone out there is going to be using Hyprland, bookmark the wiki. Okay, this little wiki page right here. It's got a super simple like link. Just bookmark it. I don't have any of my bookmarks set up in Q browser right now, but it's because I'm slowly switching over from Firefox because fuck Mozilla. But that's a whole other subject. But yeah, I highly recommend you bookmark this wiki, because once you start diving into the wiki, the amount of shit this wiki has in it will very much impress you. It's not like it's like a Gentoo like level wiki, like where it's got that many pages, that much bullshit in there. But when this is just one project, there's a lot. Like, he's done a really good job. I mean, there's so much shit you can do in Hyprland. It's so awesome. Like, I really do like this window manager. It's absolutely incredible. And I'll tell you this much. If you run into a problem with Hyprland, for the love of God, don't just run into an issue with something as bleeding edge and as new as Hyprland and just peace out. Like, if you run into a problem, you can't find an answer quickly on the wiki in like 5 to 15 minutes. You can't find shit about it on the wiki. You don't know what to do. Go to the Discord. If you go to the Discord, Vaxery is like, he's a young dude who like he fucks around. Like, he doesn't really have professional demeanor. So there's a lot of people that don't like him because he's not, again, professional. He doesn't have the nicest demeanor. He's not a mean guy, but at the same time, he's not like overtly nice. So there's obviously people who don't like him, and there's also other people who run other projects, like window manager projects, who don't like him. So he's got a lot of spam. So you have to give your phone number. If you don't want to do that, you can literally DM him. He'll help you out, and you can also DM him like just openly with questions. I don't think he probably won't be super nice to you if you just DM him with a dumb question. But then again, he's put a lot of work into like the wiki and building a community that like is actually helpful to each other. So if you ask him a dumb question, like he'll most likely answer your question. I highly doubt he won't answer it, because I've asked him dumb questions and he's answered it. But he's not going to be super nice about it. He's still going to be a little condescending, which, I mean, I'm fine with that. Like, I don't care, you know? There's nothing, there's no rule book that says you have to be overtly nice all the time. Someone asks you a dumb question, you can't be a little condescending. I get it. Also, how much freaking time and BS he's got to spend like fixing stuff, adding new features and all that bullshit. He, you know, he's probably busy, but guy is using Cube browser Giga Chad. Damn straight. But one of the things that I will tell you guys about like using Gentoo here lately, I feel like Gentoo is the only distribution that I'll stick with, like, at all. I honestly don't think I'll be moving to any other distro, period. None of them interest me. They all give me fucking issues. They're a pain in the fucking ass. And Gentoo, the only issue with Gentoo is that if you want a big package, it's going to take a while. That's the only problem. And I can deal with that easily. I'll easily take that. I don't have any weird bullshit done to my packages. Like, that's another thing that people don't talk about. Fucking every different Linux distro, not every Linux distro, but a lot of them, like, change packages for no fucking reason. Like, they just will change how the UI is, or how a separate part of it functions, or they'll build it with certain features and not others for seemingly no reason. And when your package manager is not like Portage, you can't just change how the package builds or what features it builds with. I really fucking like that on Gentoo. Like, if you don't want a package with a feature, just don't build it with it. If you want a package with every feature, you can do that. Like, there's no problem. It's I gotta be honest, I can't see myself using anything else at this point. Also, I've got a bloated as fuck like Gentoo install. I've got so much shit installed on here, and I like it. It's not really like I got so much shit, but you know, I have Kden Live installed, so I've got a shitload of stuff installed, you know. I need something as powerful as, oh wait, hold on. Let me read this message, because this one's going to get me fired up. It takes a day to reach a single Gentoo wiki page. That one's true. I need something as powerful as Awesome WM, but in Wayland. So, Hyprland. That's what you're talking about. The problem with Awesome WM that like no one really talks about is it is a window manager, but there's a lot of features in Awesome WM and stuff that like have nothing to do with a window manager. Like, if that makes any sense. Like, and I'm not talking about like the bar. Like, that's gay as hell. Like, yes, window managers can come with a bar and manage the bar. Like, that kind of makes sense. But, you know, I think you're describing Hyprland. Like I literally don't, you can take your borders, put them at a gradient, and then animate your fucking borders. Need I say more? Like, I have animated borders. Like, that's... And also, if you want to write your own animation code, technically speaking, you can. It's a little too difficult for me, especially considering how easy it is to set up an animation inside of Hyprland itself. So... All right, I want to see this. I want to see this. I want to see your guys' response. All right, everyone in chat, I need you boys to hit your A fucking game here. All right, I want you to make a super detailed argument for why Awesome WM is better than Hyprland, or what features it has that Hyprland doesn't have. Well, pure x80. Wait, hold on. You put x86 into your pure x64 Gentoo portage? I'm confused. So you chose a desktop profile with like no multi-lib, and then you tried to do multi-lib? I think you can do that, but I think you also have to change the desktop profile, and then there's like, I'm pretty sure there's like warnings on Gentoo's page about how like not advised that is. Because I'm pretty sure that can easily mess up stuff. If that's what you're talking about, I'm not sure. So Awesome is more like a development library than a window manager. Exactly. Like, and also it's like, Hyprland isn't even close to what Awesome can do in Lua. But that's like, no. Like, what are you talking? Like, what do you want? What do you want out of it? You can't make custom widgets in Hyprland. That's what you use OO for. EWW, if you don't know what I'm talking about. OO widgets. But also, like, dog. Like, that has nothing to do with a window manager. Like making a desktop widget, like. Awesome has a Rofi or D menu in it. It does? Does it really have an app launcher built into it? That's fucking ridiculous. You're gonna have Rofi? Okay, well, everyone's recommending Rofi and stuff, and see a project that adds a minimalistic app drawer, but module, a button widget which hosts a menu or starts a command. With target circle, every target run is a dude, like, this is a little wild. I don't know that I would want this, like this much stuff in my window manager. DWM better than all. DWL is better than DWM just because Wayland's fucking sick. You're gonna run into like issues setting stuff up because some things are not set up by default for you anymore when you move over to Wayland, but it's better. Once everything's set up, it's better. It's much better. Nah, North Wander. Don't think X11 supports where it's at. I mean, the sad part is boys, Xorg is literally a dying project. Like, it's barely alive. It's barely alive. Now, a project, just because it's not being maintained does not mean it's a problem by default, but something like your display, like your fucking display server, like yeah, it's probably good that's actively maintained. So yeah. Yeah, but the problem with Qtile Oglo is that it breaks fucking all the time, like consistently and constantly. It is also very usable out of the box. Well, so is Hyprland. I mean, it comes with a default config that works on almost any monitor. Well, not almost, every monitor config. And, you know, it loads up with a notification at the top that tells you the default key bindings to open a terminal and exit it. So it's pretty useful too. But also, like, I don't think a window manager that's usable out of the box is not really an argument for it being good. Because if you're using a default window manager setup, like, fuck are you doing? Like, I'm sure there's some dude out there who's just using a completely default DWM config and has never changed it once. But I don't think we're all masochists here, so, you know, that argument's not too great. You can build a whole desktop environment with Awesome. That is true. That is one of the sick things about Awesome, because technically speaking, again, it's not really a window manager. You can I've seen some awesome window manager setups that like could rival GNOME in their nice aesthetics and like user convenient way of getting into it. You know, like GNOME, like it looks like it makes sense. Like, you know what's going on when you look at GNOME. You may not like it, but you know what's going on. Dude, there's some awesome WM configs there. Fucking nice. There's some real good ones. Hyprland is the most mature Wayland compositor. That is true. I wouldn't say that it is the most stable one, but it's definitely the most mature one. Well, it definitely does have more layouts. That's for sure. Let's see. Hold on. Hyprland also has hyperctl, which is similar to yes. That's one of the reasons I like it. It does remind a lot of Hyprland does kind of remind me of BSPWM, and I always liked it, but there was a few different reasons why BSPWM just didn't really work out that well for me. I feel like I missed a comment that was asking about the performance difference between Hyprland and something else. If I missed a comment about that, just repost it. On Sway/Arch right now, my end game is Gentoo Hyprland. It's not hard. Not at all. The Gentoo, if Gentoo's new to you, that'll be the hard part. But yeah, I gotta be honest, I left, like, if I could go anywhere else other than Gentoo, it'd be Arch. The only reason I don't go back to Arch is because, well, their fucking installer's broken. Like, the Wi-Fi portion of it doesn't work on any computer in my house that I've tried booting it up on for some reason. And also my Ethernet doesn't work on my desktop for some reason. So I literally can't even install Arch on the damn thing. And then also there's the fact that I don't really trust a lot of the maintainers over on Arch, or at least whatever, I won't get into it, but anyway, don't really trust all that much shit with Arch right now. So Gentoo's been nice. It's really not hard to learn at all, especially since you have access to Josh. So if you hang out around here, you'll get to know Josh Tinley J and just hit him up. One of these days, though, if you wait too long to switch over, he's going to start charging for his services. He's wisened up. Awesome has a notification daemon, a run launcher, a menu. See, that's just so much, though. Like, and also I'm going to replace those programs with other things anyway, because I'd rather do that. Like, I mean, I like using like Rofi, like for my emoji selection, for, you know, my actual run launcher, because like I can also use the file browser and, you know, other stuff. Like, I mean, I also have like I think it's Mod Shift S. Yeah, I've got like a search script here that I can do, and like go down to like a Gentoo packages and search for something. Like, we'll just search for Waybar again. It's going to load it up over here in Firefox, because Firefox is my default browser right now. But yeah, so like I don't know, like I'm just going to use Rofi. I'm going to use my own shit anyway. So like Mako for notifications, like if I select a like a grinning face here, you know, I'm just going to use my own stuff anyway. So, but it is definitely one of those things where it's personal preference. And I think if your goal is to build out something like a desktop environment and you don't really want it being all that modular, you want it like in one place, I guess Awesome is probably the best choice for that. I'll be interested to see if Awesome ever does move over to Wayland, or at least support both. I'm going to assume that's probably, with as much stuff as you can do with Awesome, I have a feeling that's going to be a really hard undertaking, though. Well, the wiki does not seem, if this is the wiki, which I don't know that it is. I don't think it is. Doesn't look like it. Let's see. Awesome wiki. Let's see how they set up their wiki. Gotta give it the WM. Oh my god. What the fuck, Buckums? Come on. Awesome WM. Okay, no, so this is the, wow. That is, yeah. I don't like this wiki. I don't like it. That's just personal preference. Vehement ham. That's true. Awesome is good for that use case. Users can go around and figure it all out. Yeah, Sway is pretty boring, but it does. I mean, just as far as I know, it just works. I've used it once, and it was all right. It was nice. I don't think the best thing about Awesome is the fact that it's considered in or configured in Lua, because I gotta be honest, Lua sucks ass. Like, I'll just say it. It sucks dick and balls. I fucking hate Lua. I just do. And it's, I don't even have any like nerdy points to throw at it. I just hate the language. Yeah. Personally, like I'm not throwing like there's these technical reasons why it sucks or anything. I just fucking hate Lua. I really, really hate Lua. So to me, that's not a plus. Like if anything's configured in Lua, immediately I'm like, I'd rather not. I do have a notification daemon. I use Mako. It's essentially Dunst, but Wayland, which I think Dunst has actually implemented Wayland support itself, but I just use Mako. I'm pretty sure I use Mako. Let me see. Hold on before I keep talking too much. Okay, I didn't load up my config. Config. I can't think. Hyprland. Config. Exec one. So yeah, I am using Mako. Couldn't remember. Yeah, you'll be fine. Learning Gentoo is not too hard. I mean, you'll have a lot of problems along the way. Like, you won't build things with proper support here, there. Like, you'll run into issues. You'll also have to get used to creating a shitload of files to configure programs. But again, Git repos can back all that stuff up, so you don't have to do it in the future again. Like, yeah, there's a whole lot with Gentoo getting your first time setup done, and then after that, it's really not complicated. And also, if Wayland, wait, hold on. I just want Steam to work too, though. Wait, hold on. What? I just want Steam to work too, though. Steam works just fine. I don't know. Everyone keeps saying they have problems with Steam on Hyprland. I don't. I have no problems with Steam. Steam works just fine. Like, I would load up a game and just play it, but that's not really an option right now. Because if I actually load up and start playing a game, I've decreased the amount of RAM for my my integrated GPU, my AMD. It's using less than a gig right now, so I have a feeling if I load up a game, shit might crash. But I had to lower it down because browser uses up too much RAM for me to be able to use my temp FSs properly for building and all that stuff. We could get into nerdy Gentoo talk, but nah, we'll pass it up for right now. But everyone says they have issues. I don't have any issues with, I mean, I have none. If you have issues with Steam on Wayland, maybe start using GameScope. Vaxry says that fixes a lot of issues that people have. And GameScope is what the Steam Deck uses. So GameScope's an option. I don't use it because, again, I don't have any problems, so I don't have a reason to use it. But GameScope can fix a lot of issues. Then there's also, like, make sure you've got environment variables set up. Look at my config. If you don't have any environment variables set, that's probably an issue. But yeah. Wayland, look, Wayland supporting Nvidia's, that's an Nvidia problem. It's not a Wayland problem. So yeah, that's kind of a thing. It'll get better though. It'll get better as time goes on. But also, if you want to use Wayland and you have an Nvidia card, ironically, the best place to try it is fucking Hyprland. They have two separate Nvidia builds. You can use the release version for Nvidia or the Git version, which is probably the one that you want to use. But yeah, you can just use it. From what I've heard, if you want to use Wayland on Nvidia, Hyprland's typically the best spot because a lot of the common Wayland bugs have been addressed in Hyprland. So let's talk about how good Xmonad is. Let's not, because I don't want to piss off DT if he drops in. Didn't say it was good. I mean, Lua is really powerful. That is true. I guess you use VimScript then? Actually, no, I don't think so. If that question is to me. No. Don't really use any VimScript. I mean, maybe don't. I don't know if the config file for Vim is in VimScript, but if it is, then yeah, I use it there. That's about it. I don't really do any scripting with like my text editors or anything. That's why I don't want to learn elist for a fucking text editor. Like I don't want to start coding features into my fucking text editor or anything. Like if someone else hasn't made the feature and like I can put it in as a plugin or something to my text editor, then either I don't want it or I don't need it. Like, you know, if I got to build out a feature for my text editor, like, nah, I'll pass. I'm good. I'm reading a section a day. Well, I mean, as long as you like it, like it. I mean, you know, keep going with it, keep learning it. I just don't like it. I mean, it's just personally. Again, not saying it's bad language, just don't like it. Dunce works on Wayland. Yeah, so they did update. I thought so. I wasn't sure. I love how we've been sitting here and me just like not really doing shit for like a while. Sway NC. You really haven't heard of it. Oh, and by the way, boys, having a nice Angry Orchard while I'm also drinking an energy drink. So I hope you guys are relaxing and chilling too. What should we do, boys? Should we configure Waybar? Or should we just talk about something else interesting? What did I put in the description for this video? Or not description, what am I trying to say? Let's see. Wayland Xorg, talked about Gentoo, Hyprland, DWM. Is there anything else I've been doing? Let's see. Oh, well, I mean, I don't think I really talked about the file manager I'm using. I'm using VIFM with, you know, Uperzug for the image previews and bullshit. So, it's been nice. I like it. I really like it. It's very good. I really do like VIFM. That's pretty much it. I don't know. Let's talk about theming. Fuck yeah, dude. I'm down for some theming talk. Dude, let's do it. Zero AD. Of course, if Dad wants to play Zero AD. We could definitely play some Zero AD and talk about bullshit. We can definitely do that. It's up to you guys though. Like it has to be a live stream decision, okay? But we can definitely talk about theming. Please check Discord. Yeah, I saw your messages, but I haven't checked them yet. Sway and C. I made this. Made something like this, but cat pooching. No. For the terminal Squirtle. Did I answer your question, Oglo? I know I covered it, but hold on. Let me do this. Yatum commit -am live streaming update. Let's just call it that. Then let's Yatum push. And of course, it's going to ask me for my username and my password, which I need to open up a terminal over here and do pass. What is it? GitLab/personal. And I don't know why, but the bash auto completion for pass is not working. Give it my password, which I think is this. I'm actually not sure. Yes, it is. Cool. Control-Shift-C and Control-Shift-V. There we go. Upload that up there. So now, if we open up the, I don't need to go to Pokemon color scripts, but if you go into my dot files, if you want the Squirtle script, brother, Oglo, it's in here. Oh shit. Not there. Don't look. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Bin in here. There's a Squirtle script. There you go. If you want the Squirtle in my terminal, there's the script. It's literally just called Squirtle in my bin folder. You can go in there and get it. It looks horrific when you open it up, but it's just from Pokemon color scripts. It's just the ASCII art. So yeah. And as you can tell, because I have killer fucking scripting skills. Killer, dude. I am so impressive with my coding skills. I just took the file that they use for the ASCII art and then just wrapped an echo around it. Major programming skills, dude. I'm so fucking good at Bash. You guys can't handle it, dude. I'm too good. Yeah, for me, I don't think I want to use Sway and C. I mean, the notification sidebar Oglo is nice and all. Hold on, let me see if I can open this in the browser and show everyone. Beep, beep, drag this over here. So this is what he's talking about, Sway and C, which that does look very good, but I like my Mako config. It's pretty nice. I really do like your bar and everything. Looks really nice. I like it. Need to get something set up like that for me, but nah. I'll fix up my Waybar at some point. But one of the things about theming with if we're going to talk about theming, that you guys probably should need. Let me go over here and like just load up this. That way we're not looking at a white. I'm not blinding you guys with white. But when you go into my config Hyprland, if you want to see how I'm doing the animated like borders and everything, it's actually pretty simple. So you can see I actually am setting up a 45-degree gradient for my active and inactive borders, because if you don't notice it, the inactive border is actually two slightly different darker colors that rotate, and then obviously the window I have selected is blue with purple rotating, and then I just have the animation border angle down here and the rotate up here. And so these two lines right here, the Bezier for rotate, and then the animation line for the rotate, loop, and the border angle. These two lines right here are what does the animations, and it's very simple. This number, this 20 here, actually changes the speed of it, and I played around with it a lot, and 20 is just kind of the one that I went with. It's nice. I think if you take it down to 10, it gets like faster. I'm pretty sure the lower it gets, the faster it is. Pretty sure, not positive on that, but yeah. I do not use Pywall. How did your game dev go? Well, that's actually a good question. I haven't been able to work on the game in forever. That's actually one of the things I need to install. I need to install Godot. Gentoo, let's see. It's there. Is it not? Oh, hold on. Emerge Godot. I mean, I wouldn't assume there'd be any, options. Oh, it's masked. Oh, okay. Let's see. But yeah, so I haven't been able to do much with game dev, but Godot is fucking doing real nice right now, like real nice. But I've been so busy with just stuff. Like I had a vacation to go on. I've been helping my sister with opening up her business. All that kind of stuff. I've been so busy. I haven't been able to do it. And Godot, and let's see, it's dev-games. Oh shit, wrong button. Dev, hello. Thank you. Dev-games/Godot. Oh wait, shit, I'm in use. That's not what that, hold on. Q, exclamation point. We don't want that. It's accept keywords. What am I doing? Accept keywords. Godot. Dev-games/Godot, and then :AMD 64. Let it use that. And then if we merge it, it'll come right through. And since Godot is pretty small, wait, what the fuck? Hold on, what? Dev games recast navigation have been masked. All right, bitch, I got you. Recast navigation, right? Recast navigation. Yep. Dev-games/ and this is the annoying part of using Gentoo. Navigation. And then we want to do :AMD 64. But it's good that they, like, once you figure out what masking is for, why it does it, all that stuff, it's much better. wslay. All right. wslay. net-libs. net-libs/wslay and :AMD 64. Gotta allow it to get all these fucking dependencies, brother. Okay, so we need some more config file changes for its dependencies. And I like to do this myself. You can have it automatically just add that text there to one of them, but I don't like doing that. I like keeping my whole use directory clean and doing it myself. PCR2. dev-libs, and we need PCRE32 as the use flag. So let me just copy that, Control-Shift-C, and go in here, dev-lib/lib PCRE2, and give it that use flag. And then we want to go to free type, and give it harsh buzz. Shift-A, harsh buzz. And then emerge Godot. Perfect. Let's see. What is it being built with? Deprecated. It does not. It's not building with support for pulse audio, raycast, or speech. So we need to go back up here and go into package use Godot, and we want to add pulse audio and raycast, because I don't know why it's not building with raycast support, but we definitely want raycast support. Dev-games/Godot, pulse audio, and what was it? Raycast. Then emerge it. There we go. Oh, you use GNU Pass? Yes. I like using Pass. Pass is where it's at, man. Pass is great. Godot has gotten to be a really good engine. Want to watch whales without ads? Bevy's all right, but my problem is like Rust is. I don't know. Tried getting into Rust for game development, but it's just, there's a lot of stuff that it's just more of a pain in the ass to do in Rust. Plus Godot's got like a whole ecosystem around it that Rust game development just doesn't, and Bevy's so small. There's just not nearly as many people doing stuff with it compared to Godot. Like Godot 4 has added a lot of features that's needed for game development and doing stuff. But let's talk about like theming. I thought that's what you guys wanted to talk about. Are we going to be talking about theming, or what do you guys want to talk about? Well, I mean, we could just play 0AD. Who in this live chat can play 0AD? Like, I'm going to assume there's one person out there that's running a 20-year-old ThinkPad, barely able to watch this video. Hopefully this compile doesn't like kill the stream, because that is definitely a possibility. Yeah, I know you don't, HipDad. I know. Learning it's hard. It's very hard. I have a feeling this is killing my CPU. I should probably just compile this at a different time. But if Josh pops in, this is a true Gentoo stream. My PC can, my brain can't. That's true, Darth. You can. You can. This is truly a Gentoo stream now. Yeah, I definitely didn't change my make.conf and give enough room for streaming on top of compiling. But it is what it is. I should, but nah. Wing it, dude. Wing it. If the stream crashes, it crashes. It truly is. Actually, I was compiling the other day and my mom walked in and she was like, how do you not get fucking sick looking at all that code just like streaming by? Because I was in the TTY and compiling something. And I'm like, I don't know. I just don't try to read it while it's going by, you know? The only thing I keep an eye on is like you know, if it's got like a make number or whatever. The only thing I'll pay attention to. What's up, party? Can you explain what kind of wallpaper you want me to make? It's a good question. What kind of wallpaper do I want? All right. Hold on. Oh, no. All right. All right, here's what I want. I want a wallpaper that is abstract in the background, but not a solid color. Okay, so like, I think the best example that I can find is, just because I'm thinking about it, is the Windows 11 wallpaper. If I load it up. Okay, like, you know, something like oh shit, this is the one that I'm thinking of. Something like, you know, like this in the background, like this in the background with either a Hyprland or a Squirtle in it. I think that's all the direction I'll give, because other than that, just be creative. Oh yes, if I sound very glitchy and messed up, it's because of the compile that's going on right now. Yeah, it looks like the stream is freezing on my end, like temporarily here and there. That's just because of what's going on with the compile. Do you ever use Proton Mail? No, Proton Mail is a scam. Don't use Proton Mail. It's stupid. But I'm not saying the people who use it are stupid. I'm saying it is stupid. No, I don't use Proton Mail. Zany live with his mom? Yes, I do. Yep. I'm actually one of those people who, like, you can't bully me by telling me I live with my family, because like I pity people who live alone and don't, like, if you're living alone by yourself and you don't live with your family, I'm gonna assume it's because you don't like your family or your family just doesn't get along. Like, living alone outside of your family for no reason when you like your family is stupid. Like, no. I'm not married. I'm not in a serious relationship. There's no reason for me to go spend a shitload of my money that I don't have on a place just so I can say I don't live with my mama. Like, nah. Plus, also, if I live somewhere else in like an apartment, I wouldn't have a reason to go work out. Like, because the only exercise I get is the shit that my mom makes me do around the house, like mowing the yard, like, you know, cleaning the floors, doing all that kind of stuff. If it wasn't for that, I'd be a fucking slob. So, you know, it does kind of help out. Well, if we had a basement, I'm sure she'd throw me down there. I'm sure. Especially with how loud we can get when we're up super late playing games. You know, Hip Dad knows. We play some 0AD super late. Hey Theo, how's it going? We are compiling Godot right now. So if the stream seems shitty and like, you know, filled with errors and stuff, or glitchy or whatever. That's why. Compiling good old Godot. So yeah, well, more accurately, we're compiling Godot's dependencies, but you know, whatever. Holy shit, I'm also downloading Steam games? No, wait, hold on. This is gonna cause even more issues. Kill all Steam. Yes, we don't need you downloading shit in the background. Get out of here. PP. Get out. Yeah. Either encrypt your emails with GPG keys, or just like don't use email for something that's important. You know? Like, that's pretty much it. Like, email should be used for bullshit messages that, like, if the world sees, no one gives a fuck. Or like promotional bullshit from the companies that you do business with. It's pretty much it. That's all you should use email for. Like, who the fuck converses over email anymore? You know what I'm saying? Like who has a regular conversation? Like, you know, we would be having over on Discord, or technically like this one. Like, if this was purely text-based conversation, not a live stream, like, why would we be doing this shit over email in the first place? Like, the only reason you use email with someone is because you don't, like, you're just like, that's your first line of communication. Like, you use email outside of business to figure out where you're actually going to talk with someone. You know, are you going to do it over the phone? Are you going to do it on something like, you know, I don't know, what's that fucking shit called? Not Telegram, the other one. Fuck, you know, whatever. One of those, you know, that's what you use it for. Boiled eggs or scrambled eggs? Scrambled eggs, man. Scrambled eggs every fucking time. Scrambled eggs are where it's at, brother. I want to use a bogus email to get in a website. There's countless services out there for that. You just go out, search for spam email, stuff like that. You'll find services that, like, you literally just sign up, and by signing up, I mean you create a fake email address at their URL, and then, like, you're given the access to use it for like 30 minutes, 1 hour, or like whatever, and then it'll delete itself. You can do that all the time. There's plenty of services for that. And the best part is like, they're completely temporary, so they literally cease to exist after a certain amount of time. $15 mail service. Yeah. What's up, buddy? What's up? I know. Compiling bores you, dude. I know. But he gets all bored. Buddy's sitting next to me. He's like, dude, can you start talking about something interesting? So, what should we talk about? I mean, we could do shit with like configuring Waybar after this compile's done, but I don't really give a shit about Waybar, if I'm being honest, because I'm pretty sure I still have my system, like sysstats, for showing me like RAM usage, CPU load, temperature, even too. Then like, is it mod shift T that I made it for time? No, it's mod T. Yeah, and I can check the date, time. It's pretty much all I need a bar for, because I don't need a bar to show me my workspaces. Workspaces are dynamically added on Hyprland, like as you need them. So and also I don't use a ton of workspaces, so it's not really like I'm going to lose something. So, analytic minded. Hyprland is treating me extremely well. Very, very well. Gentoo's treating me very, very well. Yeah. I have had some crashes with Hyprland, but they're extraordinarily rare and typically happen when I change something with my config. But it's random. Like I can change a shit ton of stuff in my config and never have it crash, and then one time change one tiny thing and have it crash. So I would have to say the thing actually crashes probably like 1 out of 30 changes to the config. So what's up, Matt? How are you doing, man? Yeah. The audio's only shit just because of the compiling. Compiling's kinda fucking with shit pretty hard right now. Hold on, let's kill the background music. Fuck it. Let's get it out of here. Let's just compile. Dude. I wonder how long Godot is going to take to compile, man. I don't know. I don't think I would go. If I was going to have to go to like a mainstream operating system that like everyone uses, at this point it's going to be Mac OS. Like, fuck Windows. Like, just fuck it. Like, no. I have just as many issues as I have on Windows as some Linux distributions. Fuck it. The only reason I'll go back to Windows is to play games, like VR games or like Dead Side or something like that. Like, but I don't think I'm going to play Dead Side again until it gets Linux support. So probably won't be using Windows at all because my VR headset, like I'm probably just going to end up selling here soon. I haven't touched that bitch in forever. Don't really care about it. So can't you get binaries on Gentoo? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. For some packages. Not all. Most packages probably won't have it, but things like browsers, like Qt web engine, like big fucking shit. Yeah, you can pretty much always find a binary for it. But it's up to you. Like I built Qt web engine from source, just cause, like, yeah, like no real reason. I just did it. And there's like a jumbo build flag that's like really nice for it. Thank you very much, Matt, for the $5 super chat. Thank you very much. I'll get to your message here in just a sec. But if you use the jumbo build flag on Gentoo for like Qt web engine, it builds like in half the time. So I built Qt web engine like an hour and a half, like an hour and a half, 2 hours, something like that. So not too bad. At least macOS has a recognizable shell. Damn fucking straight. Yes. Darth Vader. I think it does. I think that might work. Might work as TLC repellent. I just stopped by to troll for a few seconds. Have fun. Thank you, man. Well, have a good one. I bought an Oculus Rift S in 2020. Then at the end of the year, they released an update that bricked it. Damn. Yeah. I used to have a Rift S. I didn't realize they ever bricked it, but I sold that and then got the Quest and then sold that and got the Quest 2. So Quest 2 is sitting back there in that closet. Hasn't been used in fucking forever. So holy shit. What the hell? Oh, did he just spam NixOS? You just delete all of his messages? What'd you do? Did you throw him in timeout? Poor Oglo, dude. Matt just came in here and it's just... Pah! So that NixOS is going to come back with a vengeance now. He just sent me a message in Discord, said he threw him in a timeout. No Glow, you've been a naughty, naughty boy. So, like, what's going on, Matt? Is he just trying to get you to use NixOS? Like, are you, like, is there beef going on with you and NixOS? Like, what's going on? What's going on? You got a problem with NixOS now? I think Matt has a problem with NixOS. It's probably because NixOS is trying to hit on him, and he's like, "Dude, I already got this thing going on with GNOME that no one can know about. I don't need another side bitch." Trying to ban me from my own live stream, dog? Might have to revoke your admin privileges, brother. Well, Matt, I'm sure one of these days. Wait, have you actually tried out NixOS on the channel? I actually don't know if you have. Let's see. Mod W. Holy shit, it took a second. Wow. Oh yeah, I forgot I set my sister's website to be the default. Dude, shit's loading so fucking slow. Wait, what was I going to? Nixo. Oh yeah. Oh wait. Well, he answered. Never mind. Don't need to do that. No, I've never tried NixOS. Definitely need to. I don't really know that it would be something for you, but I would definitely like to see how you like it, or don't like it. Yeah, I will say that is one thing. A lot of NixOS users get like very fucking into NixOS, like very into it. I couldn't use it. I didn't like NixOS. The whole idea of having everything in the system be configured by one file is very cool. But also kind of sucks fucking ass in a lot of places. Excuse moi. What if I say don't try it? Would you? Probably not. Worse than Arch users. Yeah. Well, because Arch users just want to tell you that they use it. NixOS users try to get you to use it. Very much. Like, and then Gentoo users only tell you should use it as a joke. What? Hey. Buddy's trying to bark at the neighbors back in the backyard. Chill out. It's just some little girls playing. Buddy, say hi. Say hi to the people on the street. Say hi. Hey, buddy, don't try to get my beer. What's up, dude? What's up? Yeah. Say hi. Say hi, dude. Yeah, you cute boy. You. Yeah. All right, go on. Ah. Yeah. TGB, how's it going? Welcome to the stream, man. Gentoo users are the best. Yes and no. If a Gentoo user is trying to get you to use Gentoo and is not going to help you with it, they're a piece of shit. However, Gentoo users in general, if you're using a completely different distro, they most likely know how to fix your problem. Josh would be the perfect example of this. You can be using anything and he'll be like, yeah, I've seen that before. Even though I shouldn't and I have no reason to know that information, period. He'll know it. Then there's also a whole bunch of BS like that no one should know, that like I've seen Gentoo users just openly talk about. I'm like, no one cares. Like, no, like I've seen Gentoo users in the forum talk about a tool that hasn't been used in like 8 years. So that's the thing. Welcome back, Ooglu. Oglo. Ooglu. I don't even know. Yep. I've never come across Arch users say I use Arch BTW unironically. I have. But granted, I haven't come across any of those that are long-time Arch users. I've definitely come across kids like 14 to like, well, not 14, like 10 to 15, 10 to 16, like say that. And I'm only saying they're kids because I honestly have to believe that's who they are in real life. Like, I can't believe a full-grown adult gets into Arch and is like, dude, I'm such a badass. Like, I can't really see that happening, but you know, I choose to believe they're all children. It mostly is just a meme. But yeah, Mintalk. I'm building Godot here. That's what we're compiling. For no reason other than I am going to get back into game development in my free time. But yeah, there's no reason for me to build this right now, but I just am. You know, why not? It's also because if Josh comes in here, I can actually say that it's a Gentoo stream. I use Nix on my laptop and Arch on my desktop. Yeah. I mean, on my laptop, my Acer Aspire 1 netbook, I run Alpine Linux on this thing. And yes, I still fucking use this. I still use this today. This is the first laptop that I could ever call my own. Technically speaking, it's a different model, or it's not really a different model. It's a different laptop than the first one I had, because the first one I had was red, but you know, it broke, so I had to get a new one. And yeah, so this thing has 1 gig of RAM, a 1 core, 1 thread Atom processor that runs, I believe, at 1.1 gigahertz, maybe 1.6, something like that. I don't know, 1.1 to 1.6, somewhere in there. And yeah, I still use it today. It's a fantastic laptop. If I run pretty much anything other than like DWM on it, it's horrible. So yeah, but yeah, I use that on my laptop. Have a good one, Matt. Have a good one. I'm 14. Have a good one, man. Oh, I'm glad you told me. So we finished it took me almost just over 20, almost 30, but just over 25 minutes to compile. Good deal. Sick. And it didn't crash the live stream. That's what matters. It did not crash the live stream. I have an EEE netbook. Yeah, I've seen those. Yeah. The only thing I will say though is like BSD runs phenomenal on old netbooks, man. If you want to run something like OpenBSD, FreeBSD, like those really fucking shine on an old netbook. Like, they're really good. They are really good. The only reason I can't use OpenBSD though is because on anything I put on OpenBSD, I can't get a download speed higher than like 4 megabytes a second, maybe 6. So that's kind of a problem because I have much faster internet and I don't want to live on like a 4 or 6 meg down internet when I don't have to. So although I haven't used it in over a year, you definitely need to. Definitely need to, man. These little, dude, like this little netbook here is so fucking nice. Like, it's so nice. Like, let me open this up. Like, it's so nice. Like, you can see it's not big. But the keyboard on it is better than most modern laptop keyboards. Like, the keys are not overly stiff, but they're stiff. The actuation press, like it's tactile. You feel it. Like the keys don't wobble a whole bunch, like pretty much at all. They pretty much don't wobble at all. Yeah, like the keyboard's held up. I mean, it's got a removable battery. Like, I can go ahead and turn this bitch on. Like, the removable battery back here is like super easy repair. If you want, like, if you don't want to go buy just a new one, you can repair it yourself, add new cells into it. You know, if a connection gets bad or anything, you can resolder it. Hold on, let me force power this off. Oop. So yeah, it's a great laptop. Also, because like these laptops used to actually care about somebody being an ape who used it. Like, there's these like rubber stoppers up here, so I can slam that bitch closed and not have to worry about it breaking anything or whatever. The hinges on this thing are completely replaceable, so you can buy new hinges for it, slap them in. Like, dude, these laptops are fucking awesome. The only problem with it is the hardware is so fucking slow, like obscenely slow. So yeah. So, do we continue to compile? No, we're not going to compile anything else. We got Godot compiled. Let me load up Godot. I'll switch back over. Godot Engine 4. Let's see. Boom. Looks beautiful. Looks absolutely delicious and tasty. Let's open an asset library. Let's go in here. Community. Let's go in here. Let's see what the community's got. There's an FPS template. Oh, this is the one that I like, the abandoned spaceship demo. But if I load this up on my graphics card right now, it's not gonna be able to handle it. I've got literally less than a gig. I've got 750 megabytes of VRAM dedicated to my chip. I will go ahead and download it though and install it, just so we can have the nice demo. Let's configure Waybar. All right, we can do that. Yeah, mine has been very well taken care of, but it's just because I don't take it a lot of places. I really haven't started like using it as an on-the-go laptop, mainly just because it's too fucking slow. So that's kind of an issue. Well, no, like I'm using my 5700G, and so by like the AMD APU, but I decreased the amount of VRAM accessible because I was compiling something and it needed more RAM. Abandoned spaceship. Let's go in here, browse. Let's go into documents. Do I have a Godot folder? No, I don't. Let's create a folder called Godot. select this current folder and create it, install and edit. This project was built in Godot 4. Opening will upgrade or downgrade the project to Godot 4. Click cancel. So we can open that at some other time, but that's kind of how simple it is to like install templates, do all kinds of stuff. We'll quit out of Godot. And then we can start fucking around with Waybar. Let me open up my browser. And I got to do some more work on my sister's website. This right here is all fucked up, but it's not fucked up in pretty much every other browser that I've tried. But I don't know. I got to fix that effect there. But you know, whatever. Let's do. Wait, what am I doing? Where are we going? Oh yeah, Waybar. Well, I don't know that we need to load up anything for Waybar. Do we have any? Let's find someone's configs. Let's wait. Ooglu, do you have your configs? Fraggle, how's it going, man? Did you hear BattleBuilt will be the first game with Faceit Linux support? Uses EAC at the moment. I mean, BattleBit has always ran just fine in Linux. I played it during the pre-alpha on Linux, and it was fucking awesome. BattleBit is really, really, really good game. Like, really good. Exceptionally good. If you don't know what BattleBit is, look it up. Treat yourself. It's a fucking sick-ass game. It's great. It's like what Battlefield should be. With like Roblox graphics, but like fucking nice Roblox graphics. Examples. Yeah, let's check some example configs. I like this config. Oh wait. Go back. No, not open. Shift H. Config and style. Let's see. Let's copy this config. Control C, make dir.config Waybar. And we're going to cd into it. Config Waybar. And then here we're going to vim config. Keep trying to tab complete. Control Shift V, WQ. And let's go over to the style.css. And go down here, select all of this, Control C, vim style.css, and Control Shift V. WQ, let's save that. And then if I load up Waybar, all right, it loads up, but it's at the bottom. Why is it telling me that Pulse Audio is an unknown module? Shouldn't be. Unknown module tray. Oh, no, not why am I in insert mode? What the fuck? Shift O. Open. Let's see. Unknown module tray. Waybar. What's have a go and stain. Oh, sorry, I was misreading a message. So why is it telling me that it doesn't exist? Like the tray module and pulse audio are not on here when I definitely do have them. Now the GG, let's go up here. We're going to remove those. So save that. Well, let's go back into config because I don't think I even want the pulse audio module. Because I control everything from Pavu control, and I'll know if something is. Nice, Sprinkles. What distro are you running? Also, there is a Waybar Hyprland fork that's specifically for that. Well, I don't think you need a Hyprland fork of Waybar because, I mean, you can use the workspaces. Like you don't need us. Waybar supports Hyprland out of the gate, but yeah, using Gentoo right now as my distro. So you know what? We're just going to remove the pulse audio module. All that. D. Go back up here. And let's delete that. And we'll see how we need to run it. Let me open up another terminal. Waybar. Let's see. So over here, yeah, we just need to Control C. This. Go up here, delete that. In the tray. Let's go down here, save that, load it up, and so go up here, I delete that one, then run it. There we go. Okay. I like that. That does look nice. But let's do some more configuration. Position, we want it to be at the top. And then save that, and let's vend the style.css. Go up here, font size. We're going to do 16 pixels. Font family is let's do Ubuntu. Nah, we'll just do it as Cascadia code. Cascadia code. Background. We want to open up Cat Puchin. And let's start changing up the color scheme a little bit. We want the background to be the crust color. We'll change that to text here. Control-Shift-V. All right, we'll save that, and then let's rerun Waybar. And so we definitely want the hold on, my webcam is like literally covering some of this up, so hold on, let me fix this. I think I'm just gonna have to move my webcam. I think I'm just gonna have to. There we go. That's good. Fuck it. Yeah. Shit. I'm hitting everything, messing everything up. Eugene. That's very fucking true there. Yes. So let me go back in here. Let's see. So the color they're using. So the color needs to be this. Control-Shift-V. And then the background needs to be base. We'll make it a little bit lighter. So if we save that, kill it, and then rerun it, how does it look? Terrible. Okay. We can delete the tray here. Oh, wait, hold on. Bring everything back. We can't delete the tray. Background. Hold on. Should it be the 242 thing? Control-Shift-V. See. 1 and 1. Yeah. All right, so let's save that. Control-C, go back up, run Waybar, boom. There we go. Looks good. Looks phenomenal. Definitely want to make the font a little bit bigger and add some padding. To the bar. Let's see, clock, pulse audio. Let's delete that. Everything else. Padding 0, 10 pixels. If I do 2 pixels. there. Click save. Let's see what that does. Boom, we get that 2 pixels. Looking good. Looking mighty good. And we'll fix those double arrows over there. That's just because we removed something. So let's see. Workspaces button. Yeah, so I guess it should just be the text color. Control C. Control Shift V. Button focused. We'll make this the blue over here. Button hover. The 1A1 thing is, yeah, the base color that we're using. Base and base. And then the pulse audio color can be gone. The memory color will make this nice sky here. Control V. The CPU color will make mauve. Kind of keep the same type of stuff. Battery. We'll actually remove the battery because I don't need that and don't want it. Disk. Let's see, the disk color usage. We'll do it as peach. Okay. And then go up here and do DD. I don't know why it took me so long to find that. Delete the pulse audio. Battery, disk. CPU, remove the battery. Okay. Save that, go back into config. And so, hold on, let me do, if we delete that one right there, save, go here. Control C, do this. Okay, I don't know why it looks so bad right here. Like, is disk supposed to have a different color? Save. Go back up here, run it. Yeah, see, why does disk not match here? Disk has a different background color. Did we change the disk background color on accident? To the wrong one? Oh yeah, we removed disk from here, didn't we? Hold on, save that. Now rerun it. Boom, there we go. Beautiful. Okay. Using what web ID? Wait, Google already admits they use Gentoo on it. I thought everyone knew that. Well, not everyone, but you know, in the Linux space, everyone had figured out Chrome OS is literally just Gentoo with a whole bunch of Google shit on top of it. And they do, I mean, they modify it obviously because, like, you know, they don't just want to use plain stock Gentoo. So they have their own sources that they pull from and stuff. But yeah, I mean, it's modified Gentoo. That's all it is. Well, I guess we should clarify that it's a modified version of Gentoo that is meant to only boot into Chrome. So, yeah, take with that what you will. So let's go WQ and go back into config. And if I go up here and copy these two, save that, and then load it back up. Damn, buddy. Do we leave the little extra bit in there? Or should we have disk just touch the side? Do we want that little arrow coming through there? That's the real question. That's the real question. There's an Ubuntu Sway remix. Yeah, yeah. What do you guys think? Do we leave the little arrow there on the side, or do we just have disk touch? The end. I think we're going to keep it like this. I like this. I think this is pretty nice. But one of the things that I do want to do is go down here to the battery section and delete that. Disk, clock, Sway workspaces will also delete this because don't want that. Clock, WQ, all of that, and go back into the style CSS, and I want to make the bar just a little bit more pronounced. Save that, then Control C and load up that. I like that. That's a nice, very pronounced bar. It's nice and big. Very nice. Very nice. I like it. So now let's do no hup, which, by the way, if you ever want to run a program and like keep it running after you close a terminal and you don't know this, no hup is that command. So no HUP, and then we can just type Waybar and then an and symbol. So we'll get back to the command prompt so we could do something else. Run that, Waybar will run up. We'll still get a command prompt so we could type out, do other stuff. But if I close this, you know, it's going to keep running in the background. The only thing to keep in mind, though, is when you do that, you'll get a nohup.out file, and you can just remove that. So, and, you know, it'll keep running and doing its thing and all that good stuff. So, yeah. But let me see. What am I trying to do? We got Waybar kind of all set up. Probably want to change around some of the commands though. Let me go ahead and yatum add .config waybar. And then we can go, let's cd into .config waybar, and then vim not config style CSS, and oh wait, no, I don't think it will be in the style. We want vim config. Let's see, where's clock one and shit? Clock one format. Okay. All right, I don't want that. This layout. I want the one that I use, or at least used to use for my time command, the 7 p.m. bullshit. I believe it's I. Can't remember. I think it's I think it is. I can't remember. Well, let's see. Ah, here we go. Format string. I could just read the man file, but you know, too lazy. Ah, yes, it is. It's percent capital I. I was right. I just got to double check myself. You know, I'm wrong so many times. I don't know. I just found her off Google. I searched surprised woman and I was like, all right, yeah, I'll use this. So yeah. Yatum is yet another .files manager. It's what I use to manage my .files in a Git bear repo. So yeah, it's pretty much the simplest way to manage all your .files in a Git repo. You can go to their website. It's extremely simple to install. They've got instructions on how to use it. It's very, very simple. So yeah. And then we also want locals equivalent of either AM, PM. Okay, so I percent, where is it? Percent P. There we go. All right. Date, time, and the thingamajigger, the P. Then we've got the month, day. Let's see. Instead of month, can I get the like, where's the month? Where's the month as a printout? Locals abbreviated weekday name. Abbreviated month name. There we go. B. So that is going to be B. B19. I wish there was something for like the like TH or ST, like at the end, like the first, you know, whatever. That'd be nice. Is that in here? I would laugh if that's in here. That would be so fucking cool. Yeah, no, there's not. All right. I don't want the hyphen there. Yeah, just a space. June 19, whatever. Cool. Phenomenal. Now I can kill all Waybar and then rerun that no hup command. No hup Waybar. We'll just run it like that. And we're going to Control C. Or wait, hold on. No, not that. And good. There we go. It's running 7:06 p.m. Booyah! Because I like my 12-hour time. Nice. No. I'm not always right. Trust me. Most of the times I'm wrong. Most of the times when I'm confidently telling you something, I truly believe what I'm saying, but I'm probably wrong. Good question, analytic minded. The graphics card that I'm using right now, I load this up, is my 5700G. You'll see that says like Vega series, Radeon Vega Mobile series. It's because it can't. The chip doesn't technically really have a name. It's the APU. So I'm just using my APU right now, and normally I give it 3 to 4 gigs of RAM. Right now I've got it at less than a gig because I needed as much RAM as I could have for compiling Qt Web Engine. Because just so you know, if you're going to compile Qt Web Engine, it requires 28 gigs of fucking memory. 28 gigs of memory. So, and I use TempFS, or like a TempFS, which is like essentially, if you don't know what that is, it's like it's a RAM file system. So I mount my temp directory and my var/temp, which is where Portage builds everything. I put that on a TempFS, so I'm not wearing out my SSDs when I'm compiling stuff. Just by writing bullshit temporary files, are going to get deleted anyway. So I use all that on my RAM. So I had to either remove the temporary file systems or take away some RAM from my VRAM. So I had to do that. But anyway, with this, I can use Blender. Like I can, hold on, I believe I installed Blender. So let me load up Blender. Yep, I did. So like I can load up Blender and hello, Blender. What? One, kill all Blender. Yeah, no process mount, Blender. What? Blender, no. Excuse me. Blender's installed. Okay. I don't know. Whatever. I installed Blender last night. I think I messed it up. Probably failed compiling. Whatever. I had one of the dependencies. I cut it short. Anyway, whatever. Probably have to recompile Blender. But anyway, I could load up Blender and it would function all right for a second. Like if I was doing some minor edits to like a square or stuff, it'd be fine. But for my actual graphics card, this is what I normally use here. This is my 6600 XT. I would highly recommend you get one of these. I have a 6600 XT. This plays 1440p games at medium to high settings just fine, around 60 FPS, if not a little bit higher. If you're just doing 1080p gaming, do you just fine. Blender and stuff, this fucking kicks ass. I've never had a problem with Blender in this graphics card, period, ever. So that's what I use. 6600 XT is what I normally am using, but right now my computer is just in that little mini ITX box. So, you know, can't be doing too much special shit. I wish I had 128 gigs of DDR4 RAM. Jesus Christ, man. What are you doing with all that nice shit? Hold on. Let me also go and vim into my .config. Hyprland. And we're going to need to add a thing to the end of this one. And Waybar. WQ. So that way, when I log in, it'll automatically load up Waybar for me. Yeah, the 6600 XT is great. Does HIP work for the 6600 XT? I have no fucking clue. No idea. No idea. Be quite honest, I have no idea what HIP is. I've heard it. I've heard people talking about like a lot of the lower level Radeon stuff, like the, you know, enterprise, like equivalent, like subsystems, but I have no idea. As far as I know, HIP has something to do with like machine learning or something like that. Yeah. Well, at least Theo knows. So cycles can use your GPU to render. Oh. I normally don't have cycles use my GPU. Like, I don't know. I've never had a problem with cycles in my CPU. I mean, it's not like I have a beefy CPU, but it's not a bad one either. Pretty damn good. Oh, excuse him, wall. What are we doing now? I'm fine for streaming for all fucking day. I don't care. It's not like anyone rewatches these streams anyway. I'm just chilling, hanging out with you boys, having a good fucking time. I hope you guys have been having a good day, man. The ritual. Thank you, Ben. Sorry I haven't been so active, boys. That is really, honestly, about to change. Like, I am working on a video. Should be up. I've said that before, and then nothing happened. So, knock on wood, I didn't just fucking jinx myself. But, you know, whatever. 2 minutes, baby. 0 AD before I go to bed. I mean, we could play some 0 AD. It's pretty warm in your house. Pretty decently warm. Not cold, that's for sure. I mean, if I wanted to get a little bit warmer, I could turn on the lava lamp in here. You boys want to see a lava lamp? You guys want to see a real cool lava lamp? Lava lamp? Can't speak. Hold on, let me go over here and turn it on and let it get warmed up. I'll let you guys guess on what the lava lamp looks like. Because let me guess, all of you are going to be wrong unless you really know me. Really, Sprinkles? I always just assume no one watches these really long live streams, like after the fact. Because like all of my live streams vary from like 2 hours to like fucking 8 to like 12. LeBlanc, do you like Hyprland so far? All right, I'm going to give you my honest, genuine opinion, full opinion of Hyprland. It's the best window manager, period. Full stop, end of discussion. It's the best one ever, mainly because it's not just a window manager. It's not like Awesome WM where it's trying to be everything at once, or like, let you build out a desktop environment. It genuinely does have everything that you could want in a window manager feature wise built in. If you tell me that it doesn't have a feature like of a window man, not like Awesome WM has features that are not really related to it being a window manager necessarily, but I don't know of any that don't like. I don't understand how the feature set of Hyprland could be lacking for someone at all. It's also for how bleeding edge and how new it is remarkably stable. Again, like I have crashes, but very, very randomly. And I mean, relaunching it is not difficult. You could also, most people just write scripts that relaunch it if it does stop anyway to like you can do that. So anyway, it really, in all honesty, it's remarkably stable for what it is. It's got every single feature I would want out of a window manager. And on top of that, it's just better. Like, it's just better than anything else I've tried. Everything about it, like the code base is really good. The performance is incredible. It's made by a 19-year-old kid, and it has a desktop portal that's customized that beats and rivals GNOME/KDEs, which I don't even know how the fuck you do that. Again, not trying to like simp or like get on Vaxry's like, D here, but like, dog, I don't know how the fuck you do that. That is wild. He's a good fucking developer. It's a good project. I like it. I don't think I'll ever find something else that I like more, unless it's made well after Hyprland. Like nothing that exists now is going to add features that's going to make me move over to it. I definitely won't be going back to Xorg. Like I can't go, anything that's Xorg related is now just off limits for me. I don't want it. I don't care. I don't need it. The only reason that kind of sucks is because Wayland forces you into using Pipewire, which Pipewire is really good, but Pulse Audio's echo cancellation module is like way fucking better. But once Pipewire gets that fixed, I won't give a shit. And Wayland's just better. It just is. Technologically speaking, it's better. It's finally gotten to the point where it's worth a damn. Like most people can use it, or pretty much anyone can use it. And also, if your argument that it doesn't work for you because you have an Nvidia card, sell your goddamn Nvidia card. Like, stop bitching about things, software being fucked up because it doesn't support your piece of shit graphics card. Like, look, I'm sure there's someone out here who's listening to this right now. It's like, I've got an RTX 3070. It's not a piece of shit graphics card. Yes, it's a good graphics card, but also the company who makes it would rather deep throat you than help you out ever. Like, AMD, like, just talk to Nvidia support and then AMD support and tell me Nvidia cares about you as a person, an individual, a customer, anyone. They don't give a fuck about you. Like, if you died tomorrow, the only reason they would care is if enough of you died to affect their bottom line. Okay, AMD actually wants customers to come back. Okay, and the reason they do that is because they know their tech stack is not as advanced as Nvidia. So they actually care about keeping the customers that they do get. Like, just sell your Nvidia card. You can get good money for it. Buy an AMD card. It takes like a week for that whole process to happen at most. Just do it. Like, sell your piece of shit Nvidia card and then move over. Like, trust me, it'll be much better. If you don't want to sell your Nvidia card, that's fine, but then don't complain that something doesn't support it. Like, it's like buying a Ferrari and then bitching that you have to buy more expensive gas. It's like, What? No. I choose Pipewire on NixOS. NixOS makes you choose. Well, I mean, every distro is going to make you choose, like technically speaking, they're going to make you choose. Yeah, sure, you could run all three. And technically, if you use Pipewire, you do run all three, technically speaking. You don't really have to run also, but you probably are. Like, it's weird, dude. The audio stack on Linux is just weird to talk about. It's just so convoluted. So see, I thank you, North Wanderer. Like, I know it's a hot take to just sell your Nvidia card and buy an AMD one to get better support with software, but it shouldn't be a hot take. Like, it shouldn't be. If you buy an Nvidia card, you're pretty much buying a card to game on Windows. If you do anything else with that card, well, you're just shit out of luck. And like, the thing is like if you can't sell your Nvidia card for whatever reason, you can't buy a new AMD card for whatever reason, or you just don't want to, like, that's fine. But don't complain that like a piece of software doesn't support it and it be a problem with the software. Specifically, when I'm coming to talking about Nvidia, Nvidia in specific as a piece of hardware, like, they don't care about they literally don't give a shit. They don't care. They'll never care. That's not what they produce their cards for at all. AMD makes their cards for any use case, and they are actually willing to help you with any use case. So, well, yeah, Hip Dad, you can keep it, but you also don't want to use Hyprland. I've never heard you complain about some software not supporting Nvidia, because you're one of us very many people out there who are smart enough to know you can't really complain about that, because you bought a card from a manufacturer who literally doesn't care, like, at all. Software support, providing help to developers to get their software to support it. No, don't care. If you're a game company, like a game studio, then sure, yeah, they'll work with you for a few $1,000s. They'll work with you. But if you're some open source project or a small piece of software and you want to like get in touch with Nvidia or like get help from them, like, good fucking luck. But it's not better than why buy or sell. What do you mean it's not better? What do you mean by it's not better? What's not better? Look at the new Nvidia driver to replace Nuvo. Well, I mean, why would I look at it? It doesn't pertain to me one bit. Like, I don't have an Nvidia card, so I couldn't test it. I probably wouldn't understand much of the code base. But I've heard that they're working on a new Nuvo driver, so my gaming is great. Well, yeah, but that's kind of the thing, though. Like, on my AMD card, my gaming is great too. Like, also, you're probably not taking advantage of any of the new like Nvidia features. Like, look, if you're a Linux user and you buy an Nvidia card, like, after you've been using Linux, I don't know what's wrong with you. Like, think about it like this. Most Linux users don't have high DPI displays. Okay. So if you don't have a high DPI display, that means you're probably never, ever going to use DLSS. Well, you'll never use it. If you are using it, I don't know. The fuck's wrong with you? Why would you buy a new graphics card that can't even support a 1080p monitor? What? Like, no. So that feature you're not using. Ray tracing, you're probably not using it. I don't know anyone that's playing Linux games with ray tracing or talking about it. Because also, fuck ray tracing. Like, unless you're playing Minecraft with the like super high end stuff, that's the only time you really notice it, and it's like incredible. It looks amazing. You're not using that. So if you're not using ray tracing and that stuff, then that means we're getting to the features that are more enterprise workstation related, which again, most of those, the software that utilizes them has poor support for it on Linux. So at the end of the day, Nvidia is not made, period, for Linux users, like in general. Sure, you can use them, but that's not what they're made for. Most of the feature set, not made for you, not benefiting you. So why? Like, I don't get it. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to buy after the fact. Like, HipDad, you're different. Like, again, that's a whole separate conversation. That you already have one and you've had it for a while. So yeah, like, makes sense. Also, if you don't give a shit and like you know you're fine with struggling with Nvidia drivers here and there on occasion, and you can get a bomb ass deal on an Nvidia card for like 30-40% off, I get that one. That one makes a lot of sense, and that one makes sense big time. Do you have slow mode on? You're so delayed. No, I'm terrible at reading messages, so I'm really far behind. Yeah. You said the software experience on Wayland would be better. Well, I don't know that I said the software experience on Wayland would be better, but the experience on Wayland period is better. Again, you are going to run into a lot of issues switching over. So you're going to have a lot of problems that like you need to fix and stuff when you first get on Wayland. Because again, there's like environment variables, bullshit, software that you need to set up a little bit differently, like blah, blah, blah. But once you get all the configuration of Wayland done and you're over on it, like, yeah, the performance is normally better, like in general. Depending on what you're using, you might have a little bit more overhead. Like Hyprland adds a little bit of overhead for like all of the effects that it does. You can disable those and save that overhead, but you know, whatever. But yeah, normally the software experience on Wayland is better. The software support, though, that's a different topic. But if it works on Wayland, it's probably going to work better or just the same that it did on Xorg. BRB ready to play? Okay, so are we going to play? All right, in chat, who wants to play 0AD? And if you've never played it before, that's not an excuse for not wanting to play. Okay, it's fine. If you don't know how to play, that's totally fine. It's totally fine. We can sit here for a second and do a tutorial for everyone. Nvidia is the reason EVGA stopped making GPUs. It is. That's actually 100% true. If you didn't know that, which is also the reason why I'm not interested in Nvidia products anymore, because EVGA was the best board partner there was. EVGA was awesome. They were great to work with. Kind of, yeah. Analytic minded. Nvidia cards do better with machine learning, but you can do machine learning on AMD. It's just not nearly as efficient as an Nvidia processor or Nvidia GPU. I want to play, but I don't know how to. All right, cool. All right, so here's what we're going to do real quick, since apparently HipDad is already in. Let me close this. Discard changes. Yep. Let's load up 0AD. We're going to go into multiplayer. So I'm going to show you guys everything you need to know about 0AD as fast as possible, okay? So you click multiplayer. When you come to the game, actually, first, when you come to the game, the music's going to be a little loud. So go into options. First things first, what you want to do when you come in here is go down here to game time overlay and check that on. Because, excuse me, not game time, real time overlay. My bad. Real time overlay. Oh, fuck. No, it is game time. Never mind. Okay, never mind. Sorry, bad. Game time overlay, you want to turn that on because that will tell you how many minutes has passed since the game started. And it's relevant because, like, you know, at 5 minutes in, like, it's just good to know how long you've been playing for. Because once you get playing for a longer time, there's at like 5 minutes in, you should be at some point, 10 minutes in, like, you can track kind of your progress and how you're doing. Then there's some graphic settings, but you want to come down to sound and take your music volume, and we can just completely turn it off. And then you want to take your master volume down. I take it to about 0.6. That's where I like to leave it at. I'll take it down just a little bit more. Like, let's take it down to 0.5. Save. Close. And then when you come into multiplayer, don't click join game, host game, whatever. Click on game lobby. And then you'll have two buttons here to either create an account or connect. Create an account. When you come through here, you got to it'll ask you for like a username, password. That's all you need to put in. No email, none of that bullshit. Then you just accept all of these licenses and stuff, and then click connect, and it'll load you into the game lobby. Here, I'll go ahead and host a game, and so you'll see Not Zany's game in here. It should be green. The password for the lobby is going to be penis, all lowercase. Okay, we use only the securest passwords around here. Okay, only the securest. Now, how do you play 0AD? It's actually remarkably simple. YouTube.com, and by remarkably simple, I mean not really, because there's a lot of things to learn. 0AD tutorial. So, there's a whole bunch of guides that you can go in here and watch on these, but I'm going to go ahead and go over here, and oh shit, I already got it up, so never mind, can't do that. Anyway, when it comes to playing the game, essentially the way it works is very, very simple.
Listen,
fuck off,
there's
ad.
A good chance somebody.
Bye, piss off. So when you start in, you're going to load in with 4 women and 4 men and a horse. And depending on your civilization, you might have like 3 women and like a dog or whatever. But what you're going to do is you want your people collecting resources and building buildings. And you want to have them do that as close to the resources as possible. So you're going to select, and the way that you can select women, you can like click on them like you would anything else and select them, or you can click and drag a box like you would for a file manager to select a whole bunch. And you can select all of them, or you can double click on one and it'll select all of the same type of units. So you double click on one woman, it'll select all the women. And you want to have your women, the first ones that you start out with, build a farmstead near these bushes. Sometimes like fruit trees will be the fruit, but you want to have them build a farmstead right near this. And so they'll go and get all of these bushes after they're done building it. And once they're done building it, you'll select some of the women. Actually, you know what? If you haven't played it, let's do a 1v1 between me and HipDad. That's what we'll do. 2 players, no teams. Me and HipDad will do it on Discord. I'm going to hop in with HipDad. HipDad, I'm going to move you down to the streaming channel. Yo, what's up, dude?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Doing good.
Oh, wait a minute. I got repeats. Okay, now I'm set.
Hold on. I've got to get you turned down just a little bit. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
There we go. Now my mic shouldn't pick it up, theoretically.
Theoretically? Okay.
Theoretically.
I give you permission to show my face and stuff like that if you want. If it's up to you. You know, if you want people to run away, you can go ahead and show my face. If you don't want people to run away, don't.
Well, I don't even think I have an option for it. Hold on, I've got
just go ahead and we can go the way you are. No big deal.
All right. I've got, by the way, for everyone in the stream, I've got him turned down quite a bit just because Pipewire's echo cancellation sucks ass. So yeah. So let's do this. We'll do a 1v1. Everyone can just watch like what I do and you'll learn how I play the game. I'll try to talk aloud for most of what I do. So you know what buttons I'm clicking and shit.
I'll minimize you in my other screen so I don't cheat.
Yeah, it don't matter. It don't matter. All right, let's do this. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Start the game. After this game, I'm going to have to go get a nice bottle. So real quickly, I'm going to select all my women. Go have them build a farmstead right over here because these bushes right here are fruit. Select all these men, and I want them to go build me a storehouse right over there near that cluster of trees. And then this little cavalry unit here, I'm going to have him go and kill that chicken. Now I'm going to select my civic center, have it produce 5 women, and I'm holding shift to turn it into groups of 5 because you can batch select them, and it's a tiny bit faster. It's hardly at all faster, but it is somewhat faster. And so these women, once they finish this, they're going to go over here and pick this. These men, they're going to go over here and pick this. Not every building has the people go and do something after they finish it. It's really just farmhouses and storehouses. They'll go and collect the resources nearest them. Farmhouses are just for food, and then storehouses are for everything else, like brick and metal here, or rock and metal. And see, these 5 women just got dumped outside of the building. What I want to do is have the next 5 women come over here and go here. So with the Civic Center selected, I can right click there and it'll draw a line out. And so now when the next 5 women come out, they'll go over there and start chopping wood. So I'm going to have these women come over here. I'm going to click on this farmhouse, get the axe upgrade, click on the farmstead, and I could get this whisker baskets, which makes them gather 50% more food from these bushes. But I don't have a lot of bushes around here. So here in a few minutes, I'm going to have these women build fields and work them. So this upgrade here is really the only one that I want to get. But right now, I've got these other 5 women over here, these 4 women here. I want to take them and have them build me a nice little house right over here because I can only have 20 people right now. So I need these women building me more houses so I can have more people. So now I can hit shift, make 5 more people, and you'll see it starts flashing. And that's because I am now pop capped. I can't keep going any higher. The 250 over here is the max amount of pop. So that's my like literal pop cap. I can go no higher than that amount. Have them build another house just so we've got plenty of room for people to come out. Get these baskets upgrade so they can get more, they can hold more food before they come back. And again, the reason I built this right up against here is you see, they got to drop off stuff. So the longer they have to walk, if they were walking from like over here to over here, it'd take forever. I'm going to produce, I could keep producing more women, and I probably should. Have those 5 come over here. See, these 4 girls here are not doing anything. You never really want anyone idling and not doing anything. So I'm going to have them come over here, build that storehouse right here. So I can have them chopping wood over here, and then I'll have them build houses right over here in this area as I need them. And you can see I've got everything producing something, at least as much as I can. This gives your citizens more health, but I don't really want it right now. So I'm going to select 5 of these girls, and then I'm going to have them go over here and build me a barracks right over here so I can start producing more men. I'm going to take these 5 women right here, have them build me a field right here up against my civic center. Now you want to build your fields right around your civic center because they can just drop off resources right to your civic center, because your civic center functions as a storehouse and a farmstead. So you can see like when he was killing this guy, when he was killing chickens, you know, I've been attacked by Hyprland.
Just my horse, dude. I just sent him randomly.
Yep.
Run, dude, run like the
Oh,
wind.
you're dead. You're dead.
No, I'm running. I'm fast. I'm so fast. I'm the fastest in the whole world.
Now he's just
I'm
perfect.
running like a bitch.
So he might have killed 2 of my women there, but they were 2 of my extra women, not really doing anything, so that's fine. So produce 5 more women. Go over here. These finished my barracks. I'm going to build another barracks right next to it. And so these I can produce men from. And if you double click on a building, it'll select all of them that's on the screen. So I can double click on a house, select those 2 houses, you know, that kind of thing. So let me select this one here. I'm going to start producing a couple guys. Right click there, so they'll go straight out and start chopping that wood. And here before too long, we're going to upgrade the Civic Center, and this will allow us to build more buildings. Because when I select over these people here, you can see some of them are grayed out. And so you got to go up 2 levels to get all of them to where you can build everything.
Man, you are after me.
Yep.
Shit. Okay. This is fun.
And then I'm going to select both of these and then click on the tree again so both of them connect up.
One way to find everything. Run like a bitch.
TST?
Oh shit. Come on, give me some more.
Yeah, and so you can see around you is the fog of war, and that's what you can't see, or, you know, you haven't seen. And to see it all, you just got to send a guy out and have him explore. So that cavalry unit killed him. So I'm going to send him up here, because normally you spawn in, you're like, especially in a 1v1 or something, you're normally around the edges of the map, and the person's on the other side. All right, so I need more food production. That's what I'm running low on. So let me click over here. I've got 8 women. So 4, 5 women. You can just click to only select them. If you right click, right click, it'll get rid of whatever you're hovering over. So I can right click and get rid of those 5 women and keep everything else that I've selected if I wanted to. Like that right there. Build that right up against there. Then I've got 5 more women. Let's have them go build another field over here, because we need as many fields as we can get. Build another barracks.
Yeah, you're way ahead of me. Since I was trying to run from you.
Get that upgrade going. All right. Pump out 4 of those dudes. And we're going to need to start harvesting some brick here very shortly. But mainly I just need these women to get their food dropped off. I need more food. But I also need to upgrade my Civic Center here as soon as possible as well. A chat GPT dinner does sound good. Have them build me another house because I'm almost pop capped. And have these 4 women over here. Let's go have y'all. Oh, and by the way, on the fields, you can see I'm always having like 5 women come and build them. That's because you can only have 5 women on a field. And after they finish the field, they'll start working it. This one who's damaged, I'll have you go over here. All right, select here. I only need 30 more food to produce that. There we go. Then come out here, and you know, if the tree disappears where you had it clicked, they'll still walk out to that point, and then they'll look for the other resources in the area. If they can't find it, then they'll walk to the nearest like storehouse or whatever and just stand there.
Yeah, see?
But so that's probably the nearest another set of trees to send guys to. And I need to start building up defenses and stuff.
Yeah, see?
But I'll do that after we get our upgrade.
You're safe for now.
You can see now I've got so many dudes over here. Let me take 7 of these, put them on brick because we need brick ASAP. All right, get the upgrade going for the town center so we can move on to town phase. Because like right now we're in like village phase or like whatever it's called. I don't know. But then you go up to town phase, then city phase.
Damn.
Competitive modern Tetris. I have definitely not played competitive Tetris ever, but sounds good. Yeah, this is a completely free and open source game. It's very good. All right, so now we've got the upgrade going so we can build more things, and we need to. So I'm going to take 7 of these guys and have them build us a forge. And you want a forge because a forge allows you to get military upgrades. So your guys have more resistance and stuff like that. Also, some people say this is a sexist game because women are primarily just good for getting food. But
it is. So,
I mean,
but back in
historically
these days,
accurate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, see?
You still hear me, or
Yeah, see?
Mr.
These
Zany,
2
you still
guys
hear me?
build this one.
You don't hear me no more. Oh no.
And so this is a good building tactic right here that I'm doing. You can have more people start on one and then have other guys chain them together, and then these big group will get done and move on. And you can set out a whole bunch of houses like this. Let's go back this way a little bit.
Now, do you hear me still or not?
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, okay. You just in the zone.
Yeah, see?
Yes. Let's see. Let's build us a nice big old tower over here because we want to protect ourselves. Take this. All right, we need more wood. Let's go over here. Have these guys come over here and get some wood. This girl right here, let's have her build a nice church here.
Yeah, see?
Right. And the big towers can hold 5 people, so I'm having 4 go over there. These women right here, put down another field. Because we want that big time upgrade. And then have 5 guys go right there. Heal rat. All of these boys. Build a storehouse right over here and get to work, dudes. There we go. Get to work chopping. We got plenty of houses, plenty of room for people. And then this little upgrade here in the middle, when you click on a house, this one will make it to where you get 20% more pop bonus. So each house counts for 20% more people. So that's good. Where did the woman go that was over here?
See?
Don't know. I promise I did not pay her.
Oh, here she is. Here she is. And here's this one. And have the 2 of y'all start some house projects over here. Just one for right now. Have these 4 guys build that too, and then I'll put them in the tower. And then I need a wee bit more wood before I can get everyone I want produced. Not too much longer though. Shit, I probably need to get this upgrade before I do that, but
Where did they go?
yeah.
Oh, they're not built yet.
We need that wood, and then I can put those guys over there getting metal.
I need houses.
Come on, you boys, finish up. It's about to be time to attack.
No, it is not.
Yes.
Do not have no need to attack.
Texo.
I'm just lonely farmer guy.
Yeah, all right.
ESD.
These guys, put them down here in this tower, and you can click on this door button and then select the building, click the building, and they'll walk into it.
Oh, okay.
And I could get upgrades on this tower stuff. And let's see now. Carry more. And then let's go over here.
ESD.
These 7 guys go over here, get the metal. We're so close. Yeah, so we're making good progress here. We should be able to go start an attack here before too long.
Yeah, I'm gonna start an attack before too long.
That's all good, Oglo. We'll definitely see you next time. If they attacked right now, I'd send my men over, and you can click on your civic center, and there's this raise an alert and end alert button. If I was to click that, all the women would go inside the civic center until it's filled up, and then the houses out there and stuff. They pretty much go into any building they can garrison and get inside of. Like the houses can garrison 6 people over here. So that's the way you protect your women, and then also garrisoning buildings makes them harder to capture. So over there, get that extra wood, upgrade, click on this one, get that upgrade, click here, get that upgrade. So we got a whole bunch of upgrades going on over here on the side. Get that upgrade going. And then we just need grab a few of these guys. Just build at least one more. Get that upgrade so we get 20% more pop cap. And then we want to take these 5 guys right here. Oop, we need more stone. So I'm going to take a few of these guys here. Have them go over and get on stone. We need a little bit more of that coming in. And get a stable built. Because definitely going to need some cavalry units.
ESD.
So you have these 5 guys here, and then I'll click on one of them and have him start building other houses, so that way they'll keep doing it
Excuse me.
for a little bit. Get us some more houses going, because we need it.
No, this isn't on Lutris. This is on native.
Yeah, this is native to Linux. You can get it in pretty much any package manager.
Yep. Any distro.
Ooh, we need another stable.
Been around for ages.
Get that upgrade going. We'll send those horsies out over here. Right. And then here, we'll have this dump out a few more women for us. Wait, why are you guys going over here to get wood? What the fuck?
EST.
The hell are you guys doing?
Russell.
Get over here on brick.
Wait a minute. You girls need to do some other work here first.
Russell.
All right.
Okay.
Get rid of those and then build another storehouse right there with those 10 guys. Click here. Go over here. All right. I'm surprised you haven't attacked yet, Dad.
Nah, I never attack first. Do I? Nah.
EST. EST. Russell. EST. Russell.
All right, send all of those guys up there. Take these two girls, have them build me a market. And then we'll have one of them build this so we can get champions as well. And after those two finish, we should theoretically yeah, we're at where have I been attacked by Hipdad at? Oh.
EST. EST.
All right, perfect.
EST.
That worked out pretty
Russell.
good. Oh,
EST.
shit.
Select all of them.
Russell.
All right.
EST.
And with these guys right here.
Trejo.
Boom,
Trejo.
boom,
Trejo.
boom.
Trejo. EST. EST. Russell. Russell. EST.
I don't think I've got enough guys to take over a civic center, but
Praso.
I sure as shit can try. Over here. I know I can capture that barracks. I'll capture that, make it to where he can't produce any more men. Delete that. Let's take out this army. Or not a really army, but you know. Cavalry. Keep the pressure up. Let's keep dumping out more men. Produce 10 more of those. All right. Oh wait, what are these dudes doing? Come on.
Praso.
Oh, these dudes can't. Oh. Okay.
Praso. Jesti?
Let's get the bash training upgrades so we can train them faster. And then we are at PopCap. So let's take all of these dudes. Take all of these dudes. Send them up here
Praso.
as well. All right, so at the very least, we got him pinned down. He is trying to go and build another civic center with all those women.
Jesti? Jesti? Praso. Praso. Jesti? 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 Praso.
All right, if he's able to get a civic center up before I'm able to capture his, he wins. And by wins, I mean, not really, but he does actually get to go away with a lot. Gets to get away with it.
Jesti? Frejo.
So I need all of you boys producing that as soon as possible. Oh. Slowly capturing it. All right.
Jesti?
Think we got it. Just a matter of time. There we go. And of course he already got one up. Or wait, no. Did you already get a civic center up? I don't think I've made it to where it's conquest only. Or conquest civic centers.
Yeah, I might have a town center here
Jesti?
somewhere. Some place.
Praso.
Well, no, I'm just trying to figure out, did I make it conquest civic centers
Jesti?
or not?
Oh,
Like,
I don't know.
well, did you already have one up when I took yours?
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah.
Praso.
Yeah, I already had one up.
Jesti?
The only thing that helped me get another one up was
Praso.
to garrison. If I wouldn't have
Jesti?
garrisoned, I
Praso.
would have been screwed.
Jesti? Praso.
Damn, I have no idea where your Civic Center is. Oh, I found it.
DSD?
You found it?
I think so. Pretty sure.
DSD? Praso.
Where is the armory? Get a couple of them bad boys coming out.
DSD?
This and
Oh, you fucker.
Praso.
all y'all.
DSD?
Fucker. You're a fucker. You're a fucker.
Capture the Civic Center, boys. Don't let him get a new one.
DSD? Praso.
Perfect.
Yeah, I
There we
didn't
go.
have enough stone.
And
If I would have
that's
got some stone, I could have kept up. But yeah.
that's how Zero AD's played. Oh. Oh man, I need to go pee so bad. And I've been live streaming for so long.
Yeah, bitch.
Okay, so Angry Orchard is empty. The energy drink, though, still got some.
Go ahead and
All right.
do what you
Do we continue to do Zero AD, or do we play, like, or not play, but or do we do some Linuxy stuff? That's the main question.
It's up to you guys. I mean,
Are you going to head to bed after that?
well, if we played one more, I'd probably go to bed after. I usually try to get in bed around 10:30, 11. Sometimes I can push to 12.
No. Yes, Sam. I am definitely drinking every kind of drink. I'm drinking everything. Hold on, give me 1 sec. Except for water. Be back.
He did the pee-pee dance. You okay, buddy?
Oh, that pee was a spiritual experience.
Was it? Was
Oh,
it?
it's so good.
I'm looking at the kitty cats.
Have a good one, North Wander. Hope I'll see you on the next stream, or in the comments on the next video. Thank you guys for watching. I think I'm going to go ahead and call it after a 3-hour stream. And yeah, I don't know what I'm going to be making a video on next, but we'll figure out here before too long. I'll see you boys. Peace.